found an old photograph at the bottom of a drawer. And for a moment I remembered how much I used to look forward to. There were places circled on a map, books I swore that I would read, a language I was going to learn, 100 little dreams. There were friends I'd call next week, and plans I'd make for when things slow, things I wanted just because they made something in me glow. But Monday always needed something. Then another year went by, and somehow all my tomorrows became things. I kept moving further down the line. I didn't make a choice to give those things away. I just kept saying, not now, not yet, maybe someday. I have to be, but somewhere in all of this, where is the life I wanted for me? I don't hate the life I'm living, I just wonder sometimes, when did living become getting through the day? I found a notebook in a cupboard with my handwriting inside. Things I'll do before I'm 40. I laughed, then almost cried. Not because the dreams were foolish, not because I wanted out. I just couldn't understand when I stopped asking what I wanted now. My calendar was always crowded, but somehow my life felt still. Every square belonged to something, someone, somewhere, something that had to be done. And every time I wanted something, I'd hear myself explain, after this month, after things settle, when I have more time, when everybody's okay. I don't recognize my life anymore. Somewhere between have to and I'll do it tomorrow. I became so busy keeping up, I stopped looking ahead, and all those little things I loved waited quietly instead. I don't want another year to become another maybe someday. That night I opened the old notebook again. I expected to feel regret, but instead I felt something else, a tiny excitement still there. After all this time, and I thought, maybe the question isn't, where did my life go? Maybe it's, what do I wanna do with the part that's still ahead? I don't need to change everything, I don't need to run away. I don't need a perfect morning or a completely empty day. I can call the friend I've been meaning to call. I can learn something simply because I want to. I can buy the ticket, open the book, take the class, wear the dress, make a plan that doesn't belong to anybody else. Maybe life doesn't begin when everything is finished. Maybe this unfinished, beautiful, complicated life is where I begin. I'm beginning to recognize my life again. Not because everything changed, but because I'm in it again. There are still responsibilities, there are still different something on the calendar that I can't wait to do. There's a little room for wanting, a little room for joy, a little room for the dreams I kept postponing. And this time, I'm not saying someday, not someday, not when life gets easier, not when everything is done. There will always be something waiting for my attention, but alive now. I put the photograph back inside the drawer, but I kept the notebook out, and underneath all those old plans I wrote one